All right, my friends, we are doing a set of earbuds, and these ones are the Air4s by SoundPeats. So again, we're doing this video upstairs because Lucy's up here and I got to spend some time with her, so I figured what better way to do that. So today we're going to crack open the little box right here, this box right here. We're going to take a look at their website to see what they say about them. And of course, we'll hook them into our iPhone and see what they sound like. Okay, so Air4 earbuds deliver wireless lossless audio. That's nice, right? Snapdragon sound with aptX lossless. Now, aptX, I believe, is an Android only thing. So if you're on an iPhone like me, you're not going to get it. But if you do have an Android, I believe you'll get aptX in all of its glory. 13mm dynamic driver for immersive sound, adaptive ANC tech, and triple mic noise canceling. That's kind of nice. 88 millisecond low latency game mode for those of you that want to hook this into a gaming system. For instance, I have a Steam Deck, so this could be actually something that would be really useful. And Bluetooth 5.3, so that's not bad, right? Not too bad at all. So again, what I'll do is I will put a link down below to SoundPeats' website so you guys can take a look at it. And if I can find any other spots that you can possibly pick up these earbuds that may give you a better price, let's say on the Amazon, then I'll make sure to put that down below. And if you get from Amazon, I get a little help the channel, which is nice. All right, so this is the box right here, Air4. Pretty nice box. It just definitely feels like a retail box. It's not just something that, you know, was sent out to those of us that are reviewing, but this would be the box I would think that you guys will get. And my knife and everything is downstairs, so I'm doing this the old-fashioned way with my teeth. Okay, I think we're on our way. All right, so here we go. So we'll just kind of shift this up here for you guys. Pretty traditional box for sure. Well, it's a box, right? It's a box. So before we look at this, inside the top part of the container is where you and I are going to find, it looks like, my guess would be like the manual, things like that. So inside here, you're going to get your, it comes with an app. So you can download an app if that's of importance to you, because it's probably one of those things that it allows you to switch between modes and things like that, which would be good. And this is the actual manual. So that's also something that we should all read. And I wonder, does it have a QR code or anything like that to get to the SoundPeats app? Not that I see in there. I'm always like, hey, if you have a QR code, that would be awesome. But I don't think I see one. So what I'm going to do here real fast before we continue too far is I'm going to go in here, and I may actually have the SoundPeats app, but we'll take a look. SoundPeats. So I don't have it installed as of yet, but just so you guys can see it, that's it right there, SoundPeats. So I'm going to get that installing, and then we'll continue on. Okay, so water guy came, had to do that. Anyways, yeah, that's it in that little container. Then you get the bottom half of the container, and my guess is you have to open, oh yeah, so see when you open it, you get these little side packs. We're seeing that more and more nowadays. So first off, you get a USB-C to USB-A, not overly long, but probably long enough. And on the other side here, you get nothing. Not a thing. So that's exciting. Oh yes, that's exciting. So we'll throw some of that stuff over there. And last but not least, these look like SoundPeats. That's it. You know, SoundPeats always look very, very similar. So the only difference really is, of course, the internals, right? So there you guys have it, SoundPeats. It'll say SoundPeats there on the back, which is pretty sweet. And normally what we'll make sure that we do is we'll go into, actually, I think we'll see if we can open up the SoundPeats app. So just so you guys can see it. There's the SoundPeats app opening. Would like to use Bluetooth? Yep. Okay, so it's telling me that I have to go into the actual Bluetooth app on my phone to do the connecting, which, hey, that's fair. All right, so we want to make sure we're at the bottom of our Bluetooth so that we can see these turn on. We'll pop that open. The case does have a little green light on it, which is excellent. And first and foremost, we'll take them out just to see if anything happens. And I always take them out because a lot of times too, the actual earbuds themselves will have like tape on them. Oh, there they are. They come up, I believe this is them. It comes up right there and it says headset. So what I'm gonna do is, these are going in my ears. Oh, now it's changed from headset to, see it? Oh, and it's automatically set ANC on. Sweet, sweet deal. I'll tap on that. And connect. Sweet deal. And you can tell that the ANC. Now, the one thing that you have to kind of be aware of, as with, I would say, oh, it's started already. Now these, I don't know how you operate them. And this is volume, so you just tap them up and down for volume. Maybe I double tap for stop. I'm on top of things. You're right, we're getting. But so they do have transparency mode. I would think the active noise canceling is turned on, and you can. Well, I was going to show you my phone, but it's you can see nothing. So, anyways, we'll come back here just so you guys can see. So there it is. Yes. It actually says, see, it sees it. It found it. Just boom, right there. SoundPeats. And 100%. Sweet. My guess is if I click on the little settings in the bottom, you'll have the access at the top for volume control, adaptive EQ, which is kind of cool. So it says it has not been tested. So you have to maybe go in here. Yeah. We have this as test, so we're gonna say next step, and then it's like, please pause the music, turn up the phone volume to the maximum. Oh, really? Okay. Pause the music, turn it up to maximum. All right. And click start to test. When you hear the audio source, click I heard it, and I don't need to operate when you don't hear. Okay, whatever. Ready, start. Okay, so basically, you guys can see it here. It does a test at different decibels and then at different frequencies to kind of hear like what volume and what frequencies you're capable of hearing. So it doesn't play voices, it plays tones. So as soon as you hear the tone, you tap on it. If you don't hear the tone, you don't, and it just kind of goes through, and it builds basically a profile for your ears, right? And your headphones, so what you can hear. So the picture above is a result of a scientific test of your hearing ability. All right, so I'll say enable, right? Adaptive EQ has been saved. Sweet deal. So now it's turned on. Basically what it's saying is it won't play certain frequencies. My guess would be in those ranges because you can't hear them. I could be completely wrong. Or maybe it takes those parts of the audio and shifts them into different frequencies that you can hear, right? Maybe that's what I'm hearing. So it does say press and hold headphone handle to cycle through the various modes. So you can't actually change them from here, but it says press and hold the handle to cycle through various modes. All right, so press and hold the handle. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, that's not doing it. Press and hold the handle. Back to the manual because I can't quite figure out how to turn the different modes on for that. But you do have, just so you can see, you do have like different presets for sound, if that's of interest to you as well. So you can kind of go through those. I'm gonna turn my adaptive back on because I think that's the best. All right, it shows you how to put them in. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe it just turns them on that way, right? Because it doesn't really tell you too much about how to actually operate them. Place your earphones in. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay. control. Oh, here you go, controls. Power on, power off. But it doesn't tell you. Double tap the multifunction button. Single tap. Oh, I guess it's just, okay, it is just all one button, I'm guessing. Noise reduction, press and hold the left multifunction button for 1.5. Left, see? There we go. Instructions, see? Read them. They both do different things. So that's normal mode. Then you got ANC on. Does it have a transparency mode? So no, it doesn't. It just has ANC on and normal, just so you guys know. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to ANC on. Perfect. Perfect. We're on track. We're on track. And I'm just going to listen to some music here. Whatever I have playing, doesn't matter. And you know what? I've always liked the sound quality out of the SoundPeats, and these are no different. I think they sound really good. I'm very, very pleased with the sound that's coming out of them. And you guys can't see anything, but it's by, I don't even know who this is. I got a playlist going, which is cool. Right? Yeah, the sound is good. And I think I have it cranked all the way up, which I do. And you're gonna, if you get these, you're gonna be pleased with them. They got a really good sound to them, and the noise canceling is decent, right? We got a lot of things going on in this room, and if I pause these, yeah, you know, it's not, I wouldn't say it's gonna be probably the best noise canceling I've heard by any means, but it's okay. It does a decent job. Yeah, decent job. So that's fine. Let's do this one last test. I'm going to turn off noise canceling because I find when you're doing like audio recordings, noise canceling for some reason, at least in my experience, it always affects the mic because I think the mics are in use for the noise canceling. So I'm going to bring up something that we can use to film some stuff here on the phone. And what we'll do is we'll do a mic test just to verify that everything is okay. And as you can see here, it says SoundPeats. And again, even in the monitoring that I have here, I do think that we're getting, the noise canceling is kicking in. It's really when you stop talking or your volume kind of goes down, you hear it kind of just kick off. I don't know if there's much you can do about that, but I do find with earbuds or headphones that have noise canceling, that can sometimes be a bit of an issue. Just be aware of that. All right, so let's do a record, shall we? All right, here we go. All right, so we're testing out the Air4 SoundPeats. This is a mic test to see what they sound like or to hear what they sound like. And you guys could get a good idea if the mic is okay or you would like something better. All right, let's go back to the other camera mic. Okay, so I think, I don't know what the mic sounds like. I never really listened to it. You guys can hear it and you can make up your mind whether you're like, yeah, it's fine. I just want to take some odd calls. I'm not a earphone or headphone user when taking calls. I just pick up the phone. So for some, it's probably important. For others, it's not. For me, it's not. I really use earbuds for the sound quality that you and I want from the music that we're listening to, right? And there they are again right there. So basically, these come out. And like I said, they have a very, they look like, let's say, the original AirPods, just in black. Fit is good. You know, the one thing, just like always, you have to be concerned with is they're either going to fit you and they're going to work really well, or your ear holes are not going to work well with this kind of design. And there's not much you and I can do about that, right? So if you are someone that has had issues before with earbuds and you're like, oh, I always have to change the tips or go to different sizes and find that fitting and da-da-da-da-da-da, that may be something that you just kind of have to do, and you're not going to be able to do that with these. If in the past, for instance, you've gone to, let's say, an Apple store, or you've owned a pair of AirPods, or you've owned this style of earbuds in the past, then they should fit you fine, right? And because they're fitting you fine, you should have no problems with these. For the price, I think they're decent. They're good. 89 bucks, I think it was, US. No, that's Canadian. I think that was Canadian. So that's even better if it's Canadian, yes? Oh no, that's US. So I don't have a Canadian option. 89 bucks. Now, is that expensive? Well, depending. If you're a budget shopper, then you might find that a little bit expensive. But if you put it up against the big brands, then it's actually quite reasonable, especially for the sound quality you're getting. I'll put links to SoundPeats' website. Again, I will put links to Amazon if there is such a thing. And that's it for today. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the little notification bell. And this camera, I'm trying my ZV-E10 upstairs today, and the lighting in here is constantly changing. And I think my Sony's having a little bit of issue with that, because it's like, oh, I got to figure out what's going on with that back window back there. And then it figures out my face, and then it's like, oh no, let's light it up for the face. And I should have set it to manual, but I never do, because downstairs it's all just set it and forget it. All right, guys, that's my rant. Anyways, Air 4s, pretty good. Later.